Welcome to today's countdown of the top 10 business manhwa that will inspire, entertain, and motivate you with powerful stories of success, failure, and second chances. In this video, we'll explore the unique journeys of main characters who face ruthless industries, dangerous challenges, and incredible opportunities. From the high-stakes world of money and power to unexpected rebirths and second lives, every story carries valuable lessons about ambition, determination, and survival. These manhwa reveal not only intense struggles, but also the creative strategies and brilliant minds that turn obstacles into opportunities. So sit back, relax, and get ready to discover the most thrilling manhwa about business, wealth, power, and unstoppable growth. 1. Return of the Legend. Kang Hyun-soo once had everything: wealth, power, and influence, but betrayal destroyed his life. Left with nothing, fate gives him a second chance, and this time, he refuses to lose. Using knowledge from his past and sharp instincts, he makes bold investments, builds powerful connections, and takes revenge on those who wronged him. Return of the Legend is not just about getting rich, but about redemption, persistence, and showing that no obstacle can stop someone determined to reclaim their throne. 2. Lord of Money. Lord of Money takes us deep into the brutal side of finance. The main character learns that in a world controlled by greed, money is the sharpest weapon imaginable. Instead of being crushed, he adapts and masters the rules of power, turning shady deals into opportunities and rivals into stepping stones. This manhwa explores how dangerous and addictive wealth can be, while showing how ambition and clever thinking can transform a victim into a true king of the financial world. 3. The Tax Reaper. This unique story follows a brilliant man who uses his financial knowledge to punish the corrupt. In a world where the rich often escape justice, he becomes the one who hunts them down mercilessly. By uncovering fraud, exposing hidden money, and reclaiming what's stolen, he shows that intelligence is more powerful than brute force. The Tax Reaper blends investigation with business, making every chapter a battle of wits where justice and strategy walk hand in hand perfectly. 4. Reborn Rich. After being betrayed and murdered, the main character of Reborn Rich wakes up decades in the past as a younger member of the powerful family that destroyed him. Armed with future knowledge, he carefully plays the dangerous game of succession. Every move is about revenge and ambition, using timing, investments, and manipulation to change his fate completely. Reborn Rich is about proving that even when the odds are impossible, intelligence and patience can rewrite destiny itself forever. 5. The Investor Who Sees the Future. What would you do if you could see tomorrow's news today instantly? That's the gift of the main character here. He invests in the right companies, avoids failures, and builds wealth beyond imagination. But the more he succeeds, the more enemies he attracts: competitors, powerful figures, and even those who want to destroy his advantage. This manhwa mixes the excitement of business with the tension of survival, where every decision could lead to glory or absolute disaster. 6. A Man's Man. This manhwa is one of the most realistic takes on the business world. The protagonist is an ordinary employee struggling in a toxic corporate culture every day. But when fate gives him another chance, he uses his experience to avoid mistakes and take control of his career. Office politics, leadership, and resilience become his strongest weapons. A Man's Man captures the real struggles of climbing the corporate ladder, while showing how intelligence and courage can turn failure into lasting success. 7. A Modern Man Who Fell into Murim. This story adds a clever twist by combining martial arts and business. A modern man suddenly wakes up in the ancient Murim world, where strength usually decides everything important. But instead of fighting with fists, he uses his knowledge of trade, negotiation, and economics to rise in power. By applying modern strategies to a traditional society, he builds influence in surprising ways. It's a refreshing blend of two worlds where brains and strategy are just as deadly as swords. 8. The Lord's coins aren't decreasing. Imagine a system where no matter how much you spend, your coins never decrease magically. That's the strange gift of the main character in this manhwa. Using this ability, he shocks rivals, manipulates markets, and builds incredible influence. To everyone else, his wealth seems impossible, but behind it lies sharp planning and bold moves. The Lord's coins aren't decreasing is a fun yet strategic manhwa that combines fantasy with business in a unique and addictive way. 9. Genius Grandsons of the Loan Shark. This manhwa follows the grandchildren of a ruthless loan shark. Instead of relying on violence, they use intelligence, clever deals, and bold strategies to dominate the business world. Every move is calculated, every rival is a challenge, and every victory proves their brilliance further. Genius Grandsons of the Loan Shark is about ambition, cunning, and showing that sometimes brains can be far more terrifying than brute force when it comes to money and absolute power. 10. Again My Life. In Again My Life, a young prosecutor is betrayed and murdered unfairly. But instead of dying for good, he is given a second chance to live his life again fully. With his experience, he fights corruption, takes down powerful enemies, and builds the future he deserves. This manhwa is about justice, ambition, and the hunger to succeed when fate gives you another chance. It's inspiring, thrilling, and full of clever strategies against unstoppable odds completely.